Hey there, Capricorn, and welcome to your July 19th, 2021 weekly reading. I'm just going to jump right into it here, give this deck one last little shuffle, get you your vibe card here, your general vibe for the reading. So let's see what we got here. We got the Bobcat Spirit here for you. Life is a mystery. And what would life be without a little bit of mystery, right? You know, we don't all have the answers. We don't have the answers to everything, and that's all right. You know, it's okay to have some mystery in your life. So I like that. So we're going to get you your spread here just a second, Capricorn. But thank you so much for being here. And just try to remember that these are general readings, Capricorn. So just take what resonates, leave the rest, right? Just try not to force anything into there. You remember, tarot can be like a fart. If you try to force it, it's probably poop. So without further ado, let's see what we got for you here, Capricorn. All right, so in your past, Capricorn, we got the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles is a card of hard work, putting in the work, trying to master a craft. So maybe in your past year, you've been really working on trying to master a craft, really trying to work on mastering something here. So I like that. That's good. You've been putting in the work. Life is a mystery. Maybe that's part of that, is like you just don't know all the answers yet while you're trying to master this. So what's a little bit of journey there. Next up, we got the Chariot card. This is Cancer's card. So you may have Cancer in your chart. You may be dealing with a Cancer at this time in your present. If you do or have that or are dealing with them, let me know in the comments below. But the Chariot is a card of taking the reins, taking action. There's a reason I say be positive, proactive, and persistent here in the intro. And I named the channel after the Chariot as well, because the Chariot is all about taking action, going out there. And that's what you want to do with this card. You see here the two sphinxes on the front here. They represent sort of external forces, and sort of they want to pull you this way and that way, that sort of thing. But with the Chariot here, you are the one taking the reins and saying, no, we're not going where you want me to go. We're going where I want to go, right? You're taking action, trying to make things work, right? It's like showing your strength. So I like that a lot. So this is leading to Virgo in your future, the Hermit. So you may have Virgo in your chart. I might be dealing with a Virgo at this time as well. But if you do, let me know in the comments below. With the Hermit, it's very much a card of gaining inner enlightenment here. The Hermit is on top of the mountain. He's also captured the star here in his lantern. And that's because he knows what he wants. He knows like the wish, the overall goal of his life. And he's gained enlightenment on that, and he uses the star to shine his path on the way he wants to go from the mountaintop here. So I feel like with this Life is a Mystery card, I feel like you're kind of discovering your way through it so far. So I like this a lot. This is really awesome. This is all leading to an outcome card of the Seven of Swords. Now, Seven of Swords can be a card of liar, cheater, stealer energy, just somebody who's just not nice at all, somebody you probably really don't want in your life. I know I certainly don't like those kind of people. But it can also be a card of protection as well. You can see here the person's trying to take 5 swords here, and they have to leave 2 behind. This is to say that you can't protect yourself from everything, right? As much as you want to, as much as he's trying to protect himself from everything, there's still going to be some things that do eventually get through and hurt him. And that's just a fact of life, unfortunately. That's not a mystery. It doesn't matter how much you prepare for life, how much you try to get ready for it, there's always going to be something that just sneaks through the cracks and gets you, right? That's just part of it. That's just part of growing up, living. It doesn't matter, right? So I like that so far. We're going to get you some clarifiers here, Capricorn. But before we do, if you could leave a like down below, subscribe, hit that bell icon, and personalize it. If you haven't already, share the video. Check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign videos too. See what might all be coming for you in the week ahead. If you do all that, I appreciate it so much. Even if you don't, thank you for being here and spending some time with me, Capricorn. I appreciate that a lot too. So let's get into, card's trying to fly out. Let's get into your clarifiers here, Virgo, Capricorn. Clarifying the Eight of Pentacles, we got the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is a card of self-imposed restrictions. Maybe, perhaps in your past, you weren't really going after trying to master this. You're maybe just doing enough to get by, Maybe this is your job. You've been working at it, and you've just kind of been, phoning it in. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but just like the place doesn't give that to you, right? You don't want to really go that extra mile. You don't really want to master it. But maybe that's been kind of coming to your forethought in the past here, is like maybe you should be working on that, but you're still kind of putting those restrictions on. Like, you don't think, you know, you might be thinking, I'm not going to be here the rest of my life. Why would I do that? You know, something like that. So very much in that kind of a energy in your past here. Clarifying the Chariot, we got the Page of Swords. So someone coming in with communication. This could be a young at heart person, or someone who may be even a slightly naive, or maybe they have their head in the clouds here. But this could be you, this could be someone else as well. With the Page of Swords, it's opening up a line of communication, getting in touch with your thoughts as well here. So maybe you're trying to take action, trying to, you know what, maybe you're thinking about more of what you want. As we can see here, the Hermit's coming up here, where you gain that self-introspection. It's perhaps you've been doing some work here presently to be like, okay, what do I really want? I don't want to be working and slaving away for someone else for the rest of my life. I want to do me, right? I want to have my kind of life, right? I want to be the boss or something like that, right? And I can respect that. I really like that. I really hate being being a grunt at my job. So clarifying the Hermit, we got the Devil. That's you, Capricorn, popping in here. So that's awesome. That's really awesome. That's strong. When you pop up in your own reading, if you new to tarot here, or you know, maybe you've never heard this in tarot, when you pop up in your own reading, that means you're going to be in a strong position. So it means you should be really confident, really feeling yourself next week or in the future here. I like that a lot. And that makes sense too with the Hermit here, because you're coming into your own strength by gaining the knowledge from climbing the mountain, from gaining your internal knowledge, knowing the path you want to go. That makes a ton of sense here in the future. So I like that a lot. That's awesome. Seems like you're clarifying that mystery. So I like that. And lastly, clarifying this Seven of Swords, is the Eight of Pentacles showing up again? Isn't that awesome? Whoa. So we've gone from you not wanting to work hard on perhaps your 9 to 5, the grind, you know, whatever this job that is, you know, you don't want to be here. Now you're starting to take action in your present. You're like, you know what? I'm going to go for what I want to go for. I want to do, I want to find out what it is that drives me, that I want to be passionate, that I want to master my craft, right? You find out what it is. You really do some introspection. You come up strong. You're like, yeah, this is what I want. And you start mastering it here at the end. And you know what? With the Seven of Swords saying you can't protect yourself from everything, that can also be you can't account for everything, right? You may not be able to account for everything in your life, and maybe it's gonna hurt is because you're gonna realize this is something you could have taken the steps towards in the past, right? Like this is something like, oh, I wish I was doing this sooner, right? I certainly feel that way with tarot, right? I feel like I should have been doing this years ago because I love it. This is awesome. And that might be the same for you, but life is a mystery. It takes you on funny paths sometimes. So I like that a lot, Capricorn. This is awesome. You got a lot to be looking forward to this week. Need to do some introspection, find out what really drives you. It's different for everybody, obviously. But thank you so much, Capricorn, for being here with me. I appreciate it so much for spending that time with me. If you want to go that extra mile, you can always leave a like down below, subscribe, hit that bell icon, share the video with other Capricorns out there, and check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign videos after this one. See what might all be coming for you in the week ahead. And thank you again for being here, Capricorn, and I hope to see you in the next video.